Every app has a different reason for wanting to know your location. Your weather app may want to give you updates based on your current location, and your camera wants to tag each photo with the place it was taken. There are some apps you may approve of using your location, and there's others you don't. So here's a rundown of managing your location services on iPad and iPhone. Apple is big on personal privacy. Apple's privacy settings give you the power to decide what parts of your device an app can access. Lately, Apple has cracked down on how apps get your location by closing multiple loopholes. Now, the only way an app can see your location is by you giving it explicit permission. These are location services. Each app you give permission to see your location is totally up to you, but here are some things you may want to consider when making that decision. First, why? Why does this app need your location? Weather and news apps may give you updates based on your current location. Your Google search may want to help you find the local restaurant you're looking for. But why does a game need your location? It probably doesn't. Why do social media apps like Facebook and Instagram need your location? In most cases, they don't. Second, how much privacy do you want to give up for the sake of convenience? It may be quicker for that app to automatically get your location. However, in most apps, you can also just type it in manually. Each app is supposed to have a privacy policy where they lay out what they do with your data and why they need it. In that privacy policy, there should be something about how it uses your location information. If you can't find the privacy policy within the app, you can find a link to it under the information group of its App Store listing. So, who do you feel comfortable with being able to see your location? When you open an app for the first time, you're going to get many pop-ups asking for your permission to use different parts of your device. One of these pop-ups may be asking your permission to use your location. In bold, at the top of the pop-up, it will say, for example, allow Target to use your location. Next is a short description of why that app wants to use your location. For example, Target will use your location to find nearby stores, items, and deals, and to know when you've arrived for drive-up orders. Under that, you'll see a map showing your current location. In the top left of the map, there's an icon of an arrow with a description of precise. By default, if you give an app permission to see your current location, that app can see your precise location down to the street. If you turn precise off, that app can only see a wide radius of your current location. For example, if you're looking for a local Target, you may not want to give your exact current location. Instead, you can turn precise off, and then Target will find a location based on your general current location without seeing exactly where you're at. Below the map, you have three options. The top option, Allow Once, is great for apps that you want to give one-time access to your location. Then the next time that app needs your location again, you'll get the same pop-up. Allow While using the app will give your current location to that app when it's needed without prompting the user first. Or lastly, you can choose Don't Allow, which will stop the app from ever seeing your location. Whatever option you choose on that pop-up, you can change it later by going into Settings, Privacy, Location Services. There, you'll see every app that has ever asked to use your location. At the top of the list, you can completely turn off location services. This will stop every app and even Find My from seeing the location of your device. The Share My Location menu gives you a list of individual people who you have given permission to see your location either through messages or Find My. By tapping on an app from the list, you can change how that app sees your location. In the menu, you have the option to always share your location, which is not a choice on the previous pop-up and is not recommended. You can also change the precise option too. Going back to the main list, you'll see an icon next to apps that have recently used your location. At the bottom of the list, you'll find a key. A gray arrow is an app that used your location within the past 24 hours. A purple arrow is an app that has recently used your location, And lastly, a hollow purple arrow is an app that uses your location under certain circumstances. If you want to always know when an app is using a location, you can add the location services arrow to the top status bar. To do this, open System Services and scroll all the way to the bottom and enable status bar icon. Next time an app is looking at your current location, you can see the arrow in the top left of your screen next to your battery percentage. While in System Services, you can choose what parts of iOS can use your location, like Find My iPhone, location-based suggestions, setting time zones, emergency SOS, and other services that generally improve the user experience. There are so many apps where it could be helpful to share your location, but depending on how private you are, you might not want to openly give away your current location. And with iOS, you get to choose specifically who can see your current location. So next time you get that pop-up when opening an app for the first time, make sure you ask yourself, why? Why does this app need to know my location? Thanks for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe, and if you're leaving with more questions and answers, put those in the comments below. Also check out our website and other links down in the description too, and subscribe to Apple Guide Podcasts anywhere you listen to podcasts. Once again, thank you for watching, and see you next week.